Hey there, Cancer. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 24th. We are going to jump right in here, Cancer, and take a look at what is coming in for you. We're just going to do free flow spread for you this week. But Cancer, make sure to watch your sun, moon, and rising for a full picture of what is going on for you at this time. But Cancer, let's see here, Cancer. And Cancer. This looks pretty good. I would say, I feel like some of you, this came up in your May readings, I think, or in your mid-May reading, Cancer, that some of you could be going through a heartbreak or, some sort of challenge. I don't remember which one it was, but you have the Truth card here, so obviously there could have been an uncomfortable truth that came out for you in a love situation. Because you have the Three of Swords here. This is actually not a bad row, because you have the Three of Wands and the Ten of Cups. It's kind of weird, because I'm actually getting like Tower vibes here, and it doesn't have to just be love, Cancer. This could be in any area of your life. It's almost like you were pushed away from something, because Three of Wands is like waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment to do something. And so Three of Wands can be waiting for your ships to come in. And the Ten of Cups is fortune after difficulty. I always say the Tower is a good card. It's like, I feel like what people don't realize about the Tower is that it can be painful, like in a relationship. You could be in a relationship where you think the person is the one. But it's like when you meet the next person after the Tower moment, if you lose that person, it's like the next person is so much better that they blow that person out of the water. So it's almost like, I feel like this reading is saying, you almost don't realize how good things are going to get, or you don't realize how good things could be for you. And again, I'm not bragging here, but if 2020 has taught me anything, it basically has taught me to not sell myself short. And I get that same thing for you here, Cancer, where it's like maybe you are saying to yourself, oh, like I want to make X amount of dollars per year, but maybe you could make 10 times more, right? So I kind of feel that this reading is really saying live life without limits, plain and simple. It just popped into my head right there. So this is saying like, don't put limits on things that you want. I feel like you should just be, there's an affirmation that I love, which is basically, well, you put it at the end of an affirmation, right? So it's like if you say, I want to make $1,000 a day or better for the highest good of all. So you're saying or better, right? So you're not limiting the universe. Or I want to attract this person or better. So I feel for some of you, you need to start saying or better after anything that you're trying to attract, anything that you want in your life. Because again, I feel like you don't realize how good things could be. And I feel like you need to realize also that there is a never-ending pool of abundance that from the universe, right? And we just need to tap into that pool, basically, with this energy. Again, you have the Three of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups to me is fortune after difficulty. So if you've gone through this like Tower moment, as some sort of heartbreaking situation here, then I feel like, you don't realize that, again, things are going to get better. Ten of Cups is a really good love card as well. Happy home, happy family. So it's almost like you're waiting for love here. I'm getting the word surrender is popping into my head as well. I feel like the universe is almost asking you to just surrender to, the moment, or I don't know. Let's dig into this and find out, Cancer, what this is asking you to surrender to. Six of Pentacles. I feel like you were always giving in a situation. The other person was always taking. I think they were receiving, but I feel like they were just taking. And for others, I feel that there's like something about expectations here I'm getting on the Six of Pentacles. It's like, sometimes I feel like expectations in a relationship can ruin the flow, because it's like the person is doing things with the expectation of getting something out of the relationship. And again, that's not sexy, right? It totally ruins the whole thing when someone is like doing something expecting something in return. It's like maybe you would have always given in return whatever they were expecting, but it's like they expected it, so it takes the sexiness out of the situation. Do you get what I'm saying here, Cancer? And it's like if they didn't expect it, you would have done it anyway, and it would have been a lot sexier, because it's like they just do things out of the kindness of their own heart, or they do things because they actually want to do it. It's almost like Six of Pentacles to me can represent like transactional relationships, and that's kind of like what I'm getting here. Is it something where there was always like this give and take type of thing? I don't know, it feels weird. You have the Knight of Swords here. I feel like you need to get moving. Three of Wands is a card that says, like, why wait? You know, again, it's a card of waiting for the perfect moment when there never will be a perfect moment. So if I would get moving here on something, and you have a Wheel of Fortune, total turnaround coming in for you. This is really good because it's almost like your challenge this week gets solved right away. It's like you're not waiting. Normally when I do a reading, it's over here that things get more, that things improve or things get better. So in a lot of ways, I feel that there is a turnaround coming in for you with that Wheel of Fortune. We're going to have to see like how this turnaround is going to happen. Next, you have the Serendipity card. So number one, luck and serendipity could be kind of lifting you up. I love this card. It's like she's being lifted up by this 4-leaf clover here. And she's being lifted up into the sky. So it's like there's a lot of good things coming in for you, a lot of luck, a lot of happy moments. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. So I feel like there's a lot of good stuff coming in for you. You have the Page of Cups, the Death card, and the Nine of Wands here. Number one, new love. So if you're waiting for love, I feel like there could be new love coming in for you. Definitely a Page of Cups and the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles to me is definitely new love for sure. And so I feel there could be a new person coming in for you. Could be any sign, could be water sign or earth. Water and earth stand out to me here. But again, it's a general reading. It could be any sign that's coming in for you, period. But I do feel that there is a love coming in for you here. I also feel that some of you need to not give up on something. This is like things falling into place. Page of Cups, the page is imagining that fish that's in the cup. And I always say with the Page of Cups, that fish could easily jump out of the cup. But the fish in the cup could be something you're dreaming of doing, something you've always wanted to do, you know, a business you want to start, a dream that you've had, basically. And I feel that this is really asking you to get moving. Nine of Wands says don't give up. And Nine of Wands is also my card of experimentation. To me, the Nine of Wands says basically throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks. The Serendipity card is kind of like saying that, you know, something is meant to work in your life and the universe is kind of like making things happen behind the scenes. And the Death card I just feel is the change. There's definitely a big change coming in for you. Ten of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Death card so far, and the Page of Pentacles. This is a very significant change. So I like it, but I do feel that it's kind of like the universe is putting things on your path. It's almost like you're following breadcrumbs here, Cancer. And I would definitely keep following the breadcrumbs here with this route. But let's see, like what are these breadcrumbs? You have the King of Swords here. It could be an older person coming in for you, someone who's older than you. Not always true. Again, King of Swords can just represent someone who's mature or maturity. You have the Two of Swords here. And the Devil, what are you waiting for? You know, in a lot of ways, I feel like this reading is just pretty simple. I feel like it's saying, what are you waiting for? It's almost like the universe is giving you clues about a change that you need to make, but you're staying stuck to something that could be toxic for you here, Cancer, from the past. So I would definitely, you know, be careful of that, and I would avoid that kind of energy with the Devil card. What I would also say is that the Two of Swords can be like one of those cards where it's like you're staying where you are. She is sitting here on this hard bench. I always say her ass hurts, right? She is sitting on a bench that is made out of marble. It's meant to be something that's like hard and stiff and, you know, difficult. And she's got a blindfold on and the two swords crossed over her chest. She is fearing hitting these rocks in the water behind her, but she needs to go to these new lands behind her. She needs to make a move. For some of you, it could be one of those things where this reading is basically saying, it's like you could be in the mindset where, like, where you are is as good as it's going to get. So you could, you know, what I'm trying to say is that I feel like this is saying don't settle. Don't settle for less. It's like there's something else newer for you. For some of you, it's like maybe you have a job and you want to start a business, but maybe you're saying to yourself, you know, I should stay in this job because, you know, this is as good as I can do. And what if I fail? And it's like this is like a lot of what ifs, a lot of stinking thinking that I'm getting here with that Two of Swords when definitely a change needs to happen. You know, in a lot of ways, Tower, right? You don't have the Tower here, but again, I read intuitively and I'm getting like Tower vibes in this first row. It's almost like the universe is like saying, I mean, if you don't go for this, I'm going to cause a Tower moment in your life. And a lot of people might say, that's scary. It is a little bit scary, but you know, as I always say, it's like, would you be willing to go through a Tower moment if it meant that you were going to end up a millionaire, or if you were going to end up in the absolute best relationship possible? It's like, of course you would. It's like a little bit of a sacrifice now is totally worth something much better in the future. And that's kind of like the vibes that I'm picking up here. For some of you, again, the Tower isn't here in the reading, number one, yet. And number two, it's one of those things where it can be avoided by, taking a leap of faith towards something that you know is going to be good for you, but you're just not sure of the results. That's kind of like the message I'm getting for you this week, Cancer. Next, you have the Peacock Spirit. This card is kind of like a card of shining your inner light. It is a card of like trying to stand out as well. So for some of you, I feel like you need to try and stand out. I'm not getting fake it till you make it, although I feel like I said that to you in a recent reading. It's like I was getting a message of like fake it till you make it or something, Cancer. I'm not really getting fake it till you make it, but I am getting kind of like similar vibes with this card. The peacocks are very loud, right? If you've ever been near a peacock and you've heard it, they make a really loud noise, and it's like popping into my head. And I do feel this row here is saying like it is time for you to scream, not scream, but I feel like it is time for you to kind of scream the loudest. Time for you to put something out into the universe, right? It's time for you to get attention. Is kind of what I'm getting here. You have the Page of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and High Priestess. For a lot of you, if you're attracting love into your life, I do feel like this is someone who's serious. King of Pentacles is, again, clearly new love, someone very mature. I also feel like it's someone who's in it for the long haul. King of Pentacles to me is a permanent relationship. It's someone who wants to build or leave a legacy. So it's someone who's very serious. Usually King of Pentacles people, on the positive side of things, it's like they want to build something permanent. They want to build like a family and 10 of Cups and all that other stuff. So I feel that for some of you. For others, I do feel like there is news coming in for you here. But again, with the mysteries, with the High Priestess, it's like there's an opportunity. It feels very exciting. Page of Pentacles, I feel like is news coming in for you. It's like almost like you're receiving communication. It could be spiritually. It could be from a person. And it's about an opportunity. King of Pentacles. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles as an opportunity for some reason. On this deck, I'm using the Tarot of the Mystical Moments, by the way. There are these pentacles all over it here. So it's almost like I'm seeing this as an opportunity that you're going to be receiving. And you have the High Priestess. So I feel like there are some mysteries about this opportunity that are coming in for you here. I'm kind of getting this weird, two messages. For some of you, if you're going for an opportunity, like if you're going for a job, a business, or if you're giving a presentation, I feel like you really need to let it out with that peacock energy. It's almost like if you're going for a job, I feel like you need to go in there with the attitude like I'm the best. This is my job. I feel like you need to have that kind of certainty about you is what I'm getting in this last row. For others, I feel that this is just a new kind of journey that you're going on. And again, I feel like you need to embrace that same energy. It's like if you can just hold on to that energy for even just 51%, right? And the other 49%, you can doubt yourself all the way, right? As long as you can just be that 1% over, I feel like that will make all the difference, even if you're doubting yourself. So that's what I would do here, Cancer. But let's dig into this a little bit and see. You have the Five of Wands here. Yeah, a little conflicted, scared of competition, but something is for you. It's like this is preordained energy here, Cancer. I feel like I said this to you in your next 6-month reading or something like that. I'll post that down below, by the way. But I feel like I said that something very similar, where it's like if something is meant for you, it's meant for you. It doesn't matter if there's competition. It doesn't matter if there's people who are trying to get the same job, trying to start the same business. If something is for you, it's for you. Plain and simple. You have the Nine of Pentacles here. I'm getting two messages here. Number one, you could be getting with a person who is pretty well off, hardworking, successful, all those other things. For others, it's almost, I am seeing this as something that is entering into your life, and it's almost, I'm seeing it as a support is the best way that I could say this. And so, but it could be anything. I'm getting a million different things popping into my head. It could be a side job that just adds an extra level of financial security or financial support. For others, I feel like it's one big job is the words that I'm getting. So it could be a contract job or, something on this. It could still be on the side, but it's on contract or something. I feel like you should take it because it's going to add that level of support. You do have the Three of Swords here. Again, same row. Three of Swords. I feel like this is saying you're going to be disappointed if you don't go through a change, if you don't go towards these new lands that are on the Two of Swords here, Cancer. I want to see let's see. Let's see what's over there on those new lands, right? Let's see what's going on. Lovers, new love. So if you're looking for love, I would definitely move towards new love here. Cancer, King of Cups could definitely be a water sign for sure. And the Eight of Pentacles results. Are you kidding me, Cancer? I feel like this is just saying where you are is a little bit stuck energy here, Devil. A little bit toxic, maybe, if it's a relationship. For others, you could just be feeling lonely or, whatever. Lovers, to me, says you're at a crossroads. You need to make a choice. King of Cups, I feel, could be a person. It could just also, if you're not looking for love, that's totally fine. The King of Cups could also be an emotional state. It could be happiness, good things coming in for you. Eight of Pentacles is material success on the horizon. So it just basically says that there's a lot of success for you somewhere else on the other side of whatever your current situation is. So I do feel like saying, no matter what you are going through, there is no reason for you to be there anymore, right? And I know that sounds crazy, but that's what this is telling me. Yeah, King of Cups, definitely a change of direction. The King of Cups twice. King of Cups twice also says that your emotional state is going to affect what is around you or what is surrounding you. So I would definitely tap in and just try to be a little bit more positive. And I know it sounds stupid, but again, it'll work. I get comments all the time about people who tell me about how horrible their lives are, right? And how positive thinking doesn't work. Trust me, I've been there, Cancer. I've been there. And I get it, right? But it's like, if you can just be 1% extra, it's like positive thinking is free. It doesn't cost you any money. So why not try it just a little bit? You have the Hangman. Definitely could be a Pisces coming in for some of you. And you have the Emperor here as well. For a lot of you, this is good news financially. I keep getting this stable thing popping into my head. So you're creating a lot more stability. But I like this reading for you, Cancer. Definitely a lot of good stuff coming up for you. So thank you for being here, Cancer. Really appreciate it. Make sure to watch your Sun, Moon, and Rising for a full picture of what's going on for you at this time. Also, feel free to like and subscribe. Really appreciate the support. But thank you, Cancer, and definitely enjoy your week.